Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Carlos.
How's everything going? Okay.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can. Yes, I can.
Hi, Mister.
Hi, mister.
Hello. Who can tell me how many are you?
There are 12. Wait, 12.
How many are you?
Wait.
Okay. So let's start. Was given that kind of reporting voice. Come on to make all the microphone silence for us to start. Last time we were talking about some pictures and you were supposed to describe some pictures, right? So, but today, according to what your teacher said, the last class we were talking about present perfect, right? Mr. Mateo, please, can you tell me if the class was about present perfect?
The class with Mr. Ivan or with you?
With Mr. Ivan, of course.
Okay. We played Kahoot and practice present perfect. Mr. Ivan, about present perfect auxiliaries verbs in irregular and regular verbs.
Mister, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you very much, Mr.
Okay.
Mateo. You know, I was talking to my friend that I told you, right? But we have a problem. I can bring my friend to talk to you, of course, but I prefer to use them or to use it because I already talked to my uncle. My uncle, my aunt, sorry, my aunt lives in the United States of America. She doesn't speak Spanish, just English. She lives in South Carolina. Next week, and I want you to copy this and I want you to have it in your mind. Next week, we're going to have the final exam of the first term, right? So with the final exam, you will have the exam, the written exam with Mr. Ivan, and you will have the oral exam with me. So it means that my aunt is going to help me in the exam. Miss Hannah,
Yes.
can you please tell me how many are you in the class, please?
You can repeat the question, please.
Can you tell me how many are you in the class? I mean, how many are you in the whole class? The members, how many members are you in every class?
I don't understand your question of students.
Yes,
12.
12 students. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, 12 students, and we have 40 minutes of class, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to remember this. You're going to have 3 minutes, yeah, the day of the exam. So the day of the oral exam, you will have 3 minutes to talk to my aunt. Her name is Bibi Ali. She is from the United States of America, in South Carolina. She is an African American woman. She's so sweet because she's gonna talk to you like you were type of his son or her son or her daughter. But I just wanna give you some tips for the day of the exam. I don't know the day of your exam, but I think it's going to be English. I think it's I think it's going to be on Tuesday
Teacher.
or yes,
I have a question.
yeah.
What is the day with exam?
Sorry,
When is the day of exam?
the day of the exam I think is on Wednesday. I'm not sure because we have to wait for Mr. Truman to send like the proper file, the proper letter, explaining letter. But I want you to be prepared, and I'm having this conversation with you now because it's important because it's my aunt, all right? So my aunt is a very polite woman with really good pronunciation, English pronunciation. She doesn't speak Spanish, so you can't speak Spanish during the interview, yeah? And a part of that, you you're going to have your exam with Mr. Ivan, but I'm going to give you marks for the oral exam. So from 1 to 10, she's going to tell me like the points you are supposed to have there. You're going to have the conversation with her, and I'm going to correct your mistakes, okay? Did Mr. Ivan already sent you all the topics you were supposed to study for the exam? Who can answer that, please? Did Mr. Ivan send you the topics that you will have on the exam?
No, teacher, he
Uh,
didn't.
press
No,
Didn't.
Mr.
the topics of the all the del periodo del
The period.
eh,
The period topic.
No,
Yeah.
Mr. Present perfect, present
yes,
simple,
simple.
Past
past
simple.
simple,
Participle.
past
Okay.
participle.
My question is, today I'm here to help you for the exam. You have almost like 5 days to present the exam, almost. I don't know, I have to get the date. But I want to give you some recommendations and I want you to express in a proper way with my aunt. First, don't say bad words. So no N word, no F word, no black discrimination words, no F words, as I told you, no FM words. So no bad language, please.
Okay,
Second,
Mr.
no Spanish. She does not understand Spanish, and when you talk in Spanish, she thinks like you're making jokes on her, right? So try not to speak Spanish. It has to be only in English. And third, you have to study hard because depending on what you studied, she's going to tell me if you have really good results or not in English. So that's why it is so important to study. Meanwhile, we're going to practice, yeah, some exercises as you were speaking, as you were practicing. Present perfect tense, it means that you are supposed to know the verbs, the irregular verbs, right, that you studied. So we're going to play a game, and I want you to have points in this game. The person who answers like the most quantity of verbs, I'm going to give you 1 point. I'm going to talk to Mr. Ivan, and I'm going to change 1 point. I'm going to increase 1 point in one of your previous exams with him. So if you have 3 and you did really good today, you're going to have 4. If you have 6 and today you did really good, so you're going to have 7. In one of the previous mark you've got of one of your exams, I'm going to increase a note. Okay?
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So give me a second. Let's see.
Mister, I have a question.
Yep.
So you're gonna say, I don't know, a verb like be, and you're going to do the question with, I don't know, Dimas, and you say that, say be in past simple. Yes?
It's sort of, yeah. It's going to be kind of a casino game. I'm going to show you a game on PowerPoint. I'm going to show you the verb in present, and you have to give me the past and the past participle, okay? But I'm not going to tell any name. You know how to use the option of raising your hand, right? Yes? Exactly. So the way you have to raise your hand, and I'm going to check the person who raised the hand in the first place, and I'm going to give you the answer. If you answer correct, so you're going to have 1 point, and we're going to keep it working in there. If you don't know how to raise your hand, you know, you go on participant, and then you have the option of raising hand, and you can raise your hand there. So let's go get it. Let's start. Okay, so we're going to get the information of this already done because you already
have
know.
to write this?
You don't have to write anything, okay? It's a game. So you just have to get in mind in here. Okay, so we're going to start with a game. Irregular verbs machine. Welcome to my game, guys.
I'm so nervous.
It's kind of a program. So welcome to my game. Let's go get it. Click in one of the three spin options and say the other 2 forms of the irregular verb corresponding to the picture. So let's start. I think I'm going to select the person. Do you prefer to raise your hand or I select the person?
No, you select the person.
No, you select the person.
You select.
Okay. The first person is Mr. Dimas. So
Oh,
your verb is
begin.
begin. What's your past? I'm going
The
to
past
count.
is began.
Your answer is correct. Past
And the past
participle.
participle is begun. Begun.
Correct. Okay, 1 point for them. Next. Mr. Diego,
Mr.
your verb is bite.
Bite. Bite. Beat? No.
Correct. Past participle.
Mm, I don't remember.
Give me
I
an
can say
option.
it.
Give me a second. Try to think a little bit, Mr. Diego, and if you don't know, you can pass. And I'm
I
going to
think with eating, no? Beat it?
wrong.
Beat it.
So no points.
Okay.
Next one, Mr. Steven,
Yeah, Mr.
your verb is blow.
Wait,
Sorry?
Please don't search in Google.
Yeah, he's just searching the
Mr.
answer.
Steven, look at me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, look at the camera.
Steven, you don't look the book, please.
Yeah, so past simple. Look at me.
I don't know, teacher. I
You didn't know. So you pass?
don't know, teacher.
Okay, so you passed. Now, Mr. Fabian. Past simple.
Of this,
Yes.
blau.
How do you spell it?
Oh,
Can you spell it, please?
blau.
Can you spell it?
Spell it.
How do you say spell it?
Spell it, deletrear.
Letter by letter.
Ah, sorry, A-W.
No, wrong.
No?
No. Mr. Hannah, you've got the opportunity. You raised your hand.
Okay. The past of blow is blew.
Correct. And the past
And the
participle?
past participle is blown with N.
Correct. 1 point for you. Mr. Mateo, please. Your verb is break.
Break. In past simple, broke.
And past participle?
Broken.
Cool. That was cool. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
You have 1 point there. Mr. Santiago,
Yes.
your verb is bring.
Mm,
Brain.
Can you tell me the past simple, please?
The past simple is brought.
Correct. And the past participle? What's your camera?
I don't
I know.
know. I don't know.
You don't know.
I can
Yes.
answer
Yes,
the
you-
I can.
same of past simple.
Teacher, broke. It's the same. Past participle and past simple.
Okay. Who did it? Who did it first? Mr.
Me.
Mr.
I say that
No.
So
No,
half a point.
you
Half a
must-
point. Half a point. Half a point for
Fair.
Dana and for Hannah and half a point for Dana. So
No,
you have
Mister.
1.5 and
want to
1.5.
say you can see the recording because I say that it's the same.
Let's check. I'm gonna check it before and I'm gonna check it. So
Google,
now
please.
it is Juan Rafael's turn.
Yeah, mister.
Okay, your verb is build. One, two, three,
Oh, mister.
Yeah, I can say. I can say.
No,
six,
jump,
Mister,
jump.
I
8, 9.
I'm first.
So,
No.
no?
Teacher,
Okay, let's see.
Teacher. Me. I'm raising the hand.
I'm raising the hand by the platform.
Yeah. Let's see. Dimas, you didn't raise the hand. You just clap.
I don't have raise the hand. I just have clap and this because I'm in the
Oh.
computer.
Mr. I raised your hand. I raised.
Okay,
Mm,
let's see.
I
So
just have
get,
clap and
no, get your hands down. Get your hands down.
wait. Wait a minute. Yeah. No. No.
Miss Valentina, please raise your thumb up down. Here you have one. Okay, there you are. Let's see if I don't have anyone. Okay, so you can raise it now. The first one, Miss Hannah. Miss Hannah did it. Okay, so
the
past
past
simple.
of build is B-U-I-L-T. Build.
Correct. And the past participle
And the
is?
past participle is the same.
Thank you very much. Next one, Miss Luisa.
Hannah is a cheater. Is a cheater. Not
She-
I
She's a
raised the
cheater.
hand first.
She raised
Yeah.
the hand first.
No.
Miss
no.
Luisa, are you there?
Yes, mister.
Okay. Your verb is burn. The past participle of burn is?
No.
You don't know?
Mister, boy in Spanish. What? Boy in Spanish.
No, in Spanish.
Mr. Me.
I don't know, mister.
Okay. It was
The
Juan
Bible.
Rafael. Juan Rafael, please. Past
No.
simple.
Yes. Espérame un segundo.
Mr.
It's
Me.
me.
No, ya.
I'm
Isa
raising the
Burnett?
hand. Or I am clapping.
Sorry?
I don't know.
Burnett.
How do you spell it? Spell it good.
Burned.
Okay, it's acceptable.
Yes.
So you can say burnt with T at the end, or you can say burned this way, okay?
And
And the past
And
simple
the-
participle?
Burnett. Yes.
Burnt,
Burn.
the same way. Okay,
Yes.
1 point there. Next one
Rafael.
is going to be Mr. Juver. Okay, your verb is Bye.
By Vogue. Vogue.
How do you spell it?
B O G.
Mr. Me. Mr.
Mr. Me, please.
But-
H.
Relax.
I push up the hand, please, Mr. Please. What's up?
What's up?
The
Can I
first,
say?
the first person who raised it, it was Mr. Steven.
No.
Mr. Me.
No, Mr. Me.
I don't
Mr.
know.
Steven,
No, Mr.
Mr. Steven, how do you spell the past simple form of a verb by?
Mr. Me. Can I say? O-U-G-H-T. No, Mr. Me.
No,
He said
Mr. No, Mr.
B-O-U-G-H-T. Is that correct? The past participle is?
It's the same.
Okay, 1 point.
No, Mr.
Cool. So hands down, please. Next one is going to be Ms. Valentina. Ms. Valentina. Let it go, let it go. She's frozen.
Yo quería que me dijeras con dinero.
Okay, Ms. Valentina, are you there?
Pin.
Yes.
She's frozen. Ms. Valentina,
Vale.
Vale, are you there?
Yes.
okay, it's your turn, and your verb is catch. Look at me. Don't look at the notebook. Look at me.
Mr. Me.
Me.
Sorry?
No, Mr. Wilches, no.
Rafael. Entonces.
Can you repeat it, please?
Me, mister.
No? Okay.
Wilches,
So-
Wilches,
Mister, yo.
Wilches has
Rafael.
Hands
Rafael.
down. Hands down. Hands down,
Ah, ni
please.
sé.
Hands down. Hands down. I'm gonna count 3 and you have no. Hands down. So go with the hands down. Hand
Me,
down.
Me, mister.
Mr. Mateo, please.
No,
Get your hands down.
I can say.
Mr. The participle of catch is catched.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Raise your hand. Mr. Dimas.
The past simple and past participle is coughed. C-O-U-G-H-T.
One letter. You miss one letter. It's not.
Yes. Please.
It's not. It's not.
C-O-U-G-H-T. Cough.
Wrong spelling. Another person.
Yes.
Now, raise your hand.
Mr. Me. Eso sí me lo sé.
Who said me?
Me, mister, me.
Oh,
Me,
Hannah.
Rafael.
no, shit.
Yeah.
No.
Let's
Sorry.
see.
Rafael.
Oh,
Let's give the chance to Rafael. Yeah.
Why? Okay.
Mister has a C-A-U-G
G. Look at me. Look at the camera. Don't look anywhere else.
Mr. Me. Can I say?
Mister, aquí está la pantalla y aquí está la cámara, entonces yo miro para acá. a la pantalla, lo estoy mirando a usted. Y ahora
Okay.
que dice cash.
Don't speak Spanish, bro.
That
I am
was 10.
Can I say?
So,
Cows.
can you spell it?
K-U-G-H.
No, teacher, he-
Can I spell it, Mr.?
Mister,
Cool.
me.
you speak
Very good.
Spanish.
You did it.
Mister,
Coach
sí. Yes.
and coach. 1
Yes.
point, 1 extra
Rafael.
point to Mr. Raphael. Next. So we're going to start from the beginning. Please go with your microphones off. Off your microphones. Off your microphones. Let's go with Mr. Fabian again. And your verb is shoes.
Shoes.
1, 2, 3,
Shoes.
4, 5,
Shoes.
6, 7,
C
8.
H U O A U A S E.
Wrong.
No.
Next one. So, next person. Hands down. Hands down.
Down.
Wait a minute, teacher.
Is when I say, when I count 3, you can raise your hand, okay? I'm gonna count 3. So, 1, 2, 3.
Miss
No!
Mister, ay,
The bottom
ay,
disappears.
Mister, Mister,
It
please.
was Miss Steven. Mr. Steven, please.
Mr. Steve.
No, Miss.
Shoes. C-H-O-S-E.
Okay, past participle.
Which is
Okay.
Past participle.
Tell me the past participle now.
to send. C-H-O-S-E-N.
Okay. Correct. Next one.
I got
Mr.
point.
Mateo. You were right.
Okay.
Your verb is. You remember, raise the hand when I count 3. If you raise the hand, I'm not going to give you the opportunity. So
All
your
right.
verb is come. Easy.
Okay, come, possible, came,
Okay. And past participle.
come,
Correct. Next,
Woo.
Mr. Diego.
Mr.
Your verb is cut.
Cut. All the same.
Correct. Remember, you have to count your points. I have it in my mind and I have it in here, but you have to count your point because I'm going to ask you again. Okay.
Okay.
Next one's going to be Mr. Miss Hannah. Do.
I think you listen me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, the past simple of do is did. And the
Past
past
participle.
participle is done.
Correct. Next
Hey,
one
teacher.
is Mr. Juver.
Mr. Steven, te sé-
Mr. Juver. Your infinitive verb is draw.
Row.
1, 2,
Draw.
3, 4,
Draw.
5, 6.
Es que no lo sé pronunciar, mister, pero row.
Spell it, please.
D R R A
R.
W.
Wrong.
No. D R E W.
Okay. Past participle.
D R A W N.
Correct. 1 point. Ms. Valentina, your verb is dream.
Dream.
How do you spell it, please?
DREAM.
Wrong. Raise the hand. 1, 2, 3.
Me, teacher. Raise the hand first.
Mr. Me.
Mr. Jung,
Hannah.
malo. The internet. The internet gaat
Mr.
zo.
Me.
Mr. Please, Mr. Me.
Mister, you know the answer. In your mind, please.
Mr. Me,
It
please.
was me.
Please, Mr. Me.
Actually,
So,
not.
hands down. Hands down.
Espera, Mr. que me tengo que meter acá. Ya mismo.
Wait a minute, teacher.
Mr.
Hands down. I'm on a
I
count.
have the answer.
Okay. Let's see.
Me, teacher, me.
Give me a second.
Fire, Mr.
No, hands down. I'm gonna count 3 again.
Okay.
Give
I'm
me a
so
second. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Teacher, me.
Mr.
Mr. 1. Mr. 1 did it.
Wow.
Mr. 1 did it. I saw it. I saw it.
Oh my God.
Yes, Mr.
Okay. Can you spell it, please?
I mean, Mr. Yes.
Yeah.
I have DRAIMS. Dreams.
Wrong.
Mr.
Another opportunity.
down.
Hands down. No, hands down. Hands down.
Ah,
Hands down. Hands down.
T. No, Mr.
Mister.
1, 2, 3.
Mr. is T.
Mr. Fabian.
Mr.
Okay, Mr.
It was Mr. It was Mr. Fabian. I swear it was him. Okay,
S is T.
Mr. Fabian, please, can you spell
I
it?
can't say the answer.
DRAME.
Wrong.
Listen,
No.
me. I can say.
Hands down. Hands down. Hands down.
I all
1.
the time hears me. Teacher.
Sorry?
Me, teacher, me.
You know? No, hands down. Hands down.
Teacher, please.
I was talking to a person when I said 1, 2, 3.
Me,
Dimas.
Mr. Please.
It was Dimas. It was Dimas.
Mr.
It was Dimas. I saw it.
It was past simple is DREAMT or DREAMEV.
Correct. Past
It's
participle.
And the past participle is the same. DREAMT and DREAMEV.
Correct. Okay. Mr. Dimas, can you tell me?
Mr.
I'm going to give 1 point to Mr. Dimas, Mr. Juan, Mr. Steven, Miss Hannah,
Mr. Mateo, please,
Mr. Fabian, Mr. Diego, and
Mr.
Mr.
Mateo?
Mateo.
Yes.
Okay, so you can tell the teacher the exam or any kind of homework. You have less point, lower point. And
I have a 3 points.
Thank
I'm
you.
going